What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip with the one and only.
Here go Karen.
Feels good to be back. We are back per your request. You asked for Harry Chapin, Cats in the Cradle. Do us a favor. Go like, go subscribe to the original artist. I don't know if the artist has a channel themselves. If they do, I will link it down below. But make sure you guys go like, go subscribe, show up to the original artist. This is a blind reaction. I asked you guys on a community post, hey, you know, we're coming back. YouTube had us a little bit suppressed, but we're coming back. What songs do we have to see? This was at the top of the list. You ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
Do you know Harry Chapin at all?
No, not at all.
Okay. Let's see what we got with Cats in the Cradle, Harry Chapin. There's also a live performance too. We didn't know which one to do, but you guys always tell us to do the original, so we're trying to follow your guys' rules. Now watch, someone's going to be like, you should have did the live version first. If you want us to do the live, we will after. Here we go.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. It said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then.
That's very sad.
That is very sad.
Yeah, I keep putting stuff off, and he's saying, I want to be like him. I'm going to be like him. See where this goes. Ugh.
Well, he came from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me.
Oh.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then.
Oh, my God.
Holy smokes. That was a wild song. Very sad.
It's very real.
The cycle continues. I mean, it's just a story of like a person trying to make a living for their life, for their family, and then like,
Yeah. Life just happens and you want to make moments, but you got to provide, or you're too tired, or you don't have time. And this is the never ending cycle. But I'll tell you what, songs like this really make you stop and go, hey, I need to slow down for a second and really appreciate my parents and, spend as much time as I possibly can. Because we go through each day thinking like, oh, I got time, but in reality, we don't. Time is fleeting and it's going faster and faster every single day, it feels like. Especially after COVID, something happened after 2020 where we went through a time warp or something. I swear we got less time in the day and the years blurred together. I don't count the last 6 years, it counts as one. So everybody knock 6 years off your birth date. That's where you're at. It's been 1 year. First time checking out Harry Chapin, I really liked it. I like this song a lot, but it's heavy. It's just sad because the kid's trying to play ball, trying to do this, and then he's even saying, "I'm gonna grow up. I'm gonna be just like him. Like I'm gonna be like my dad."
yeah.
And then he's kind of looking back, like, "Oh my God, he's just like me. Like that's not what I wanted."
But it's not like I mean, and when the kid is saying, I want to be like him, it's an admiration thing, right? Like, my dad's such a hard worker. My
Yeah.
dad provides for me. My dad, these things. So and he even said, like, he walked away, but his smile never did.
Yes.
This kid is always seeing
Proud.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, he does become just like him.
And now he's retired, and he's like, "Hey, I got
Now I got
time
time.
now." And he's like, "Well, Dad, I would love to, but I got a job, and they're pressing me, and I've got to work, and I can't. I would love to." And then he's going like, "Oh my God, he grew up just like me."
Yeah. And then as the dad, you're probably realizing, like maybe there's a moment there where I could have taken, this day or that day to be with my son. And now you're wishing. It just made me super sad to realize that, it's like a cycle now when the parent is older and wanting time with the kid is now
Trying to
establishing
keep
their
up.
own
Yeah.
life and trying to do these things. Super
Yeah,
sad.
it's very sad. Ultimately, it's basically saying like, the whole phrase like, slow down, smell the roses. Really do that with your family because you don't know when the last time you're going to see him or have dinner or say goodbye or have a laugh. And it's a sad reality. All right, we're gonna do a deep dive into this before we start having a sad podcast here. Cats in the Cradle. Guys, this isn't Harry Chapin's channel, but I'm gonna like the video anyway. I will find it if he has one. So release date, what do you got, darling?
I don't know. 86. I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna
Zero
go with
clues.
68.
Okay.
74. Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin was released as a 7-inch single on September 1st, 1974, and featured on his fourth studio album, Varieties and Boulder Dash. In August of 1974, the track reached #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in December. Oh, I'm sure this song had people bawling, had them going, hey, we got to slow down. We need to spend some time with our loved ones here. So meaning, let's do a little bit of a deep dive here. We get the gist, but you can learn more as well. Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin is a tragic folk rock song about a father too busy with work to spend time with his son. As the boy grows up, mimicking his father's distant behavior, the roles eventually reverse when the grown son has no time for his aging father. Core themes of the song: neglect and regret. The father continually puts his career and responsibilities ahead of his child, using the phrase, "Not today, I've got a lot to do." The cycle of behavior. As a child, the son idolizes his father and says, "I'm going to be like you, Dad," unknowingly foreshadowing that he will mirror the same emotional unavailability in adulthood. Now, the reversal of roles. When the father finally retires and wants to connect, his busy adult son brushes him off with the same exact excuses. I don't even want to say excuses. It's just obligations and duties.
Sometimes it is excuses because, like you
Sometimes
said,
people-
neglect and regret. There are moments where he probably thought, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have prioritized this,
100%.
that, and the third, and I could have played ball."
100%. I just don't want people to be listening to this and then feel bad and be like, oh, well, you have to keep your job. You got to be able to take care of
Yeah,
yourself. But of
100%.
course, if you find a little bit of time or you got, I know we all enjoy getting a little bit of downtime, but maybe, call up your whoever it is, your cousin, your dad, your mother, whatever the case may be, and try to see them or talk to them. Even a phone call is good. Origins and background. The writers released in 1974 on the album Varieties and Balderdash. The song became Chapin's only number one hit on the Billboard Hot 100. The inspiration lyrics were actually adapted from a poem written by Chapin's wife, Sandy, who was inspired by her first husband's strained relationship with his father in a country song she had heard. Wow. Isn't that crazy how people can get songs and inspiration from like other people in their lives too?
Yeah, the muses and stuff. I think that's really, really interesting.
I mean, just like the one we did of like Billy Idol, he was drinking with Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, and they held up the bottle that said Rebel Yell on it, and that's where he came up with the title Rebel Yell. That's why we do deep dives like these, because we want to really learn more about the artist. But here's one thing that we've learned while doing this: AI and Google doesn't have all the information and all the facts. You guys do. If there's anything else you want to add on to this, please comment down below. Let us know if there's anything more about the song that AI didn't provide for us, or that our deep dive didn't provide. And what does this song mean to you? Where were you at the first time that you heard it? Do you have any connection with it that you'd like to share? Karen and I love reading the comment sections and hearing about your personal experiences with songs. We made this channel to learn, to specifically learn about real music, and then also like to just spend time with you guys. So we hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for everything and for this request. This is very eye-opening, and it's very good. You know what's crazy is I remember my dad telling me to check this out a while back.
Cats in the Cradle.
Yeah, but I mean, he told me to listen to this before I even started on YouTube.
Huh.
I think he was trying to tell me something.
Maybe he was.
Maybe. Dad, if you're watching, I hear you. We're going gambling soon. I'll take you to the casino very soon. Guys, we love you. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world. And this was a request from you guys. I made a community post and I said, hey, we're coming back to YouTube. What song should we be doing? This was at the top of the list. If you have any suggestions, like I said, comment down below. Let us know. We got you guys covered. If you ever need me, my Instagram's linked in the description down below as well too. That's for people going through a tough time. If you need someone to talk to, shoot me a message. Suggestions, keep down below. Anything else you want to add? Ready to rock?
Right or wrong.
All right, we love you guys. Stay safe. Go hug your parents, your kids, your loved ones, your cat, your dog, your pillow, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyone you can. Life is very short. Just try to enjoy it while you can, guys. And you know, by the way, thank you for spending a few minutes with us watching this and letting us experience this music too. We really appreciate you. We love you guys. Stay safe. You will see suggestion pop up right here. It's on to the next one. Give it up for Harry Chapin. Karen says peace. Have a good day, guys.